What's up, everybody? Welcome to Metal Remains Backstage. This is Manuel from Madrid. We're calling with Carlos in New York and Sakis Tolis.
Yes, I'm here in Athens. I'm in the middle of the street.
Thank you, Sakis, for making time for us today. How are you?
Fine, I'm okay. But just be back from Australia and New Zealand. We are touring that much from February. I'm not back home for even one day. Now I'm finally back home. Busy. The new album is out.
Yeah, very busy week for you, this one.
For everyone, I think.
Yeah.
I think that everyone is busy worldwide. I'm traveling so much and I haven't realized that everyone is busy. Everyone is complaining. What the fuck is going on in this world, man?
Yeah, it's the cancer culture, what is happening right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Sakis, I know you're very busy, but we would like to know a little bit of your fandom side of music by asking if you have been listening to any type of music lately.
I try to follow as many as possible. I'm not that impressed that much. The new bands are doing good works. They're creating good albums. I also, from old bands, I like very much the new Judas Priest album, which I found great. There are too many bands, they're coming, the new albums, and I want to believe that metal is at its best at the moment.
Yes.
Right. Tons of releases every week.
The good thing is that everywhere we played, all the bands, they pack the venues, which is something very good. I don't know why this happened. The people complain they don't have money, but everywhere we play, we see packed venues, packed houses. It's like, wow, metal is not dead yet. Maybe our society is dying, slowly, but
yeah, we try to survive, especially after being locked in for so much time.
Exactly.
We need to live.
Exactly.
We need to get back to life.
Sakis, album number 14, Pro Christo, will be released on May 24th, 2024 via Season of Mist. The album has this massive and epic sound. How hard was it to bring those visions in your mind to reality in the studio? Yes,
this is album number 14. I have written more than 200 songs in my life. I want to believe that this is maybe one of the most melodic albums and the most epic. I don't know if it's the best album, but for sure, it's an album that was created with will and really passion. Written during pandemic era when I was alone back home. I wrote a lot of music and I want to release it with Rotting Christ. Maybe some people complain that sometimes the songs sounds a little bit like the previous, but come on, I have written 200 songs. Maybe they sounds like the same sometimes. I want to believe this time I don't want to change the world. I don't want to experiment a lot. I just write the music I know. I grab my guitar. I write the well-established melodies. I'm always written. And I want to believe that I have created an album that is soulful and melodic and very good produced, in my opinion.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we definitely agree. And I think it's difficult to have every song to be different. It's like having 200 children. Some will look like, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Please give us some insights about the theme of the album and if there is a connection among the songs on this offering.
Yes. When I walk here around ancient monuments here in Greece, always I was seeing a church built upon all those ancient monuments. Always wondering what the fuck is going on there. Why church build in every ancient monument a church? That is because the Christianism that came here destroyed all the ancient cultures, not only here in Greece, but all around the world. I think Christianism changed Europe completely. It killed all the ancient culture, the ancient values, the ancient ethics, the ancient knowledge. So I just came an idea, why do not write something about all this hidden knowledge? Okay, why do not write something that's inspired from this? So I started to read, as I always do before every album. And I came up with an album that came up being supporting all, especially European cultures before Christ. And
All
that's the
right.
name of the title. Pro Christou means before Christ.
Before Christ.
I think that's something very powerful because, well, to me, being honest, I don't really resonate with anti Christianic music, not because I'm religious, but because I am not.
I know.
So I find it difficult to connect with those themes because I don't have that faith. But I am a human. I also come from a culture in Central and Latin America that was destroyed by the Christianity. And
Exactly.
that's how I connect with your album. And I find that very powerful because you have taken us in a trip across the world, visualizing different moments in
Exactly.
history. And I
And you
love
know
that.
something? I don't say that in extreme way. I don't say, for instance, fuck Christ or fuck you, what you believe. No, I just write down everything historically. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't push you. I don't offend you. I just write things as they are. And I think that Christianism destroyed all the pagan knowledge,
Culture.
all this before Christ that used to be here in Europe. I think that we live in a really weird times. I think that a return to our roots a little bit, a return closer to nature, closer to be more free, soulful, everything that all the ancient religions teach us can make our life a little bit better. I don't say to return back and just break everything modern world has created. No, I say that we have to keep some of our values, some of the freedom that we used to have back
Right.
in time, and especially the connection with the nature. This is the most important thing to escape from this crazy, wild world.
Right. Keep a balance.
Mhm.
When you are creating something from scratch, like a new album, how do you sort out like creative differences with the band, with guest musicians, and with the sound engineers at the studio?
Every album for me it's a ritual. Every album is a catharsis. Every album for me it's something that speak a lot with myself. I read a lot and try to evolve. So I don't know if I'm good or bad on this, but I always take care about myself. And many times I don't trust people. No, I don't trust what they're doing because I don't trust their will. I mean, I'm quite crazy about this, what I'm doing. Cannot find many people doing this. Of course, I know many musicians. I've got a lot of help from musicians. They are much better than I am. But I always want to control everything because, except I'm a control freak, I'm also honest with what I'm doing. I mean, I don't want someone else, a producer or whatever, creating my album and I pretend that I'm the bad guy. No, I want everything to happen by me. I want to control the band. I want to go to the band in the direction I want. Okay, and not the managers or the labels or anyone else do for me. Of course, I have the band members that they are crazy enough to follow me, and we have a very good company. They help me a lot because nobody can do anything by himself alone.
All right. Yeah. So you are passionate about what you do and you are trying to stay true to
More
yourself.
than more than normal. More than normal. And I don't know if it's good because many people tell me, why you don't know to drive? Do you know? I learned to drive at the age of 41 years old because I didn't have time to do that. I didn't like the world, the modern world. I don't know anything else to do in my life except writing music because I cannot repair everything in my home. Can't do anything. And all this because I sacrifice everything to write music and to offer music and share music with people. I'm quite passionate with what I'm doing. And because, first of all, I feel that I share something. If you share, the more you get in your life. What I can share with people is music. I'm very glad when people tell me, all right, Psych, I like very much what you're doing. Sakis, your music helped me. That gives me power to go on. Otherwise, I will stop. Okay, I never became rich with my music. Even if you give me $1 million tomorrow, you'll find the same person like here. And I want to create music because I feel that I'm doing something good for the world. I don't know.
You are on the
All
right
right.
track, definitely.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. What do you hope people will take from Pro Christu? Yeah.
I don't expect something special. You know, something. It's the first time that I write an album with good songs. I didn't want to evolve that much. I don't want to create something new. I wanted to write an album based on what I'm doing well, I want to believe. Well-structured songs and very melodic songs. So what I want for me, what I want to achieve is I would be very happy if someone tell me, Sakis, I listen the whole album. It's a
Hey,
very
that's me.
big thing
That's
nowadays.
me
It's a very
several
big.
times.
Oh,
I've
thank
listened to
you.
it many
I love
times
you. I love you.
already. Thanks,
Do you
man.
know
Me
that's my
too.
goal? That's my goal, my friend. Do you know what's my goal? Because nobody listens music. The whole albums nowadays, very few albums, of course. And my goal is someone to tell me, Sakis, I listened the whole album. You made my day. That's all my goal. I don't want to surprise people or whatever. I experiment a lot in my life. I started playing different style of music. I want to believe that I evolved a little bit. I learned my music by myself. I never got any music lessons. Have changed a lot. Of course, faithful to my roots. It's enough for me. I'm 52 years old and I want to create good songs. If people like them, I'm happy. If no, I will still love them.
Believe me, people will love the album. We have listened to it from
Thank you,
start to
man.
bottom. It's great. It's great.
Thank you.
Is there any particular song that has a special meaning to you?
Every song has its own meaning, and I really don't want to be referred in a specific song.
There's one that stands
Okay.
out to me that I don't have the track list in front of me right now, but it's the one that has the female voices in Italian.
Italia, yeah.
It's
La letra del diavolo.
yeah, it's very powerful. I find that song to be captivating.
Thank you.
I don't know, it speaks to your soul, you know?
It is a true story, and I like to write true stories. Little stories that I want to resurrect and give them life. So I'm very glad that you like this La letra del Satan.
Yeah. For me, the song that resonates with me is like father, like son, because I have a 9-year-old son. And when
Yes.
you guys released
Yes.
the video, the connection was so strong that I was in tears watching and listening to the words in the song. It was a very amazing moment for me. I was thinking all the time, this message is what I want to say to my son every day. So that song is pure joy. It's amazing.
I'm a father of two daughters too, and that's why I wrote a song like this, because these are strong values, in my opinion, and that we start to lose a little bit in our nowadays society. I don't say that family is the best thing in life, but definitely is the most important thing in life. And as being also a father, I know the feeling, so I hope all the fathers out there to get the feeling of the song.
Right. Absolutely. They will. They will. The album cover is magnificent. I know that it's a painting from Thomas Cole, which is already dead many centuries
Yes.
ago. Why did you choose this cover for your album?
First of all, I wanted to create an anti-AI cover. Second, I believe that this cover is very close to the concept of the album. I grew up with publishing free covers. I mean, just remember Blood, Fire, Death, Hammerheart, From Bathory, Bolt Thrower. We used to do this back in the days. We used to do creating, publishing free paintings covering our music. So this is what I did this time. Of course, everyone can use this cover on the other hand, but I don't care because for me, it fits very well with album music, and that's all.
Great. It's a great cover. Great choice.
Thank you.
All right, Sakis, we would like to wrap up this chat by asking you to share with us one of your favorite backstage stories.
If I start to write backstage stories, I will be in jail. Okay? So because I don't want to be in the jail, just kidding, of course. There are too many backstage stories, man. We have done more than 2,000 shows in our life. So I have 2,000 backstage stories to tell you. Impossible, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I've been in jail. Sometimes had fights in the backstage with crazy people. Maybe I should write a book someday to write down everything.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll be happy
good
to read
idea.
that.
I don't know what my daughters will say though. Because if I write all the truth, maybe they will freak out with their father. But on the other hand, they are always being on the road, man. It's a big story. Since you start going to the airport until you leave going back home. So there are crazy stories all around the world from musicians. But the most important thing is to be strong and to give your best to the people that pay a ticket. And so for me, the most important thing is to be in a strong health strong, and that's why I don't drink anymore. The last 12 years, I try to
Great.
have a good life.
Awesome.
Yeah, I do myself. Yes, I'm 52 now, man. If I want to do my best every night, I respect you that you left your house, you pay a ticket just to see my band, watch my band. So I will do my best to satisfy you, because if you are satisfied, I'm satisfied too.
Wow, huge respect to those words.
No,
man.
no, no. It's truth.
Huge
It's not a
respect.
compliment. This is me in my life.
Wow, that's great.
Well, thank you from
Awesome.
part of the fans. Thank you for that dedication.
Thank you, my friend. Muchas gracias, hermanos y hermanas. Hasta luego. Hasta la próxima. Y escuchas Metal Remains. Non fucking Serbian.
Yeah, thank you so much.
If you enjoyed
Thank you,
this
brother.
interview, please like it and share it with your friends. Make sure to buy and stream Pro Christu, which is coming out this Friday. Sakis, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. Guys, see
Thank you, my friend.
the next time. But until then, stay metal!
Yeah.
Stay metal, brothers.